Ralph here. Welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this terrific Tuesday here in Connecticut. Life's good, campers. Life is good. Anyway, let's get right to it. I got a busy day. Your body is your trumpet. Your body is your instrument. Case closed. I've come to the conclusion more and more over the years, and my playing has gotten better, and I'm spending more time on the physical culture of my human body as opposed to with the trumpet. All right, so let me honk a little bit, and we will talk some more about that. Now, let's see what we got. C trumpet. Concert D's. Ease with ease. Anyway, try that with a Bach 1 1/4 C. Try that with any Bach mouthpiece. Try that with any Bach trumpet. That was Jerry's C trumpet, the first one he ever made. It's the best blowing C trumpet I have ever played in my life. Don't worry, you're not getting near it. They're not made anymore. Even the later ones, I liked that original one better as far as the blow. Couple of the notes in the middle register, the D and the E flat, the E are a little funky, but as long as you know they're coming, you make allowances for it. Yeah. Now check this out, guys. As we've been going, and ever since I got a hold of this mouthpiece, the 1SB, everything has been getting easier and easier and easier. I'm relaxing my corners more, which allows me to get a thicker tongue. Allows me to play E's above double C on a C trumpet. Guys, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I couldn't do that, I'm going to say 8 to 10 years ago. It was the 1SB that set me free. There's no question. But now, keeping in mind that I don't beat my chops up anymore. All I do is practice, practice. I have complete control of the practice. If something starts to crash, I stop. You guys that are out there beating, pounding the streets, you don't have that luxury. But here's we go. As with each passing day, I am beating up my lips less and less. Okay? So if I was called out of town to do a gig, let's say a tour, okay? First of all, I wouldn't do it. Not anymore, babe. That's a younger man's game. I'm done with that. But unlike Doc Severinsen, who might have to do a 2-week tour, different cities every night, okay? On the bus, the whole 9 yards, sleeping on the bus, who would maniacally try to get some practice time in. I would be a little bit different. At this point in my career, 20 years ago, I was exactly like Doc. 30 years ago, exactly like Doc. Okay? But at this point, I would be more adamant, more maniacal about getting a kettlebell. Little glitch. I would be more adamant about getting a kettlebell. Now, if we're on the bus, I could get a kettlebell on the bus. I could just bring it around. That wouldn't be a problem. All I need was one. I need a 35-pounder. Do 30 minutes a day, and I wouldn't need warm-up. Any little noodling around that I would do at the theater 10 minutes before would be all I would need to keep the chops tip-top. Okay, if we were flying around, that would be a different, that would be, scare me to death, okay? Because you can't, well, you can, but you got to pay for it. You can't bring a 40-pound, 35-pound kettlebell on the plane. Might cost you another $150. Just it's you can't bring it on the overhead. God forbid it falls out on somebody. So, you know, out on the road naked from the waist down, for lack of a better term, man, I would get all my kettlebell contacts on the line and say, look, I'm going to be in Charlotte on Thursday. Can you get somebody to get me a kettlebell? I'll pay for it. That type of thing. Now listen, as long as I got my 20 to 30 minutes of kettlebell in, okay, any little bit of the first notes of the day, any little bit of noodling around I would get would be plenty for what I needed to play the show. Plenty. And that is because your body is your instrument. Hyperradiation, proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation, you automatically build up the compression in your body before you even put the mouthpiece up. And since you're not beating up the lips, it's all right there. It's all right there. Now, I was coming to these conclusions over the years with Jerry. I'm not sure if I ever would have been able to say them in public without being laughed out of the place. And without the 1SB, it probably would have never come to fruition. But any little playing that I was doing in the job, the show, whatever, a little bit of noodling around, and I probably wouldn't even need that. And unlimited access to a kettlebell is all I need to go on the road. Never thought I could say that before. The body is your instrument. Maynard, Louis Armstrong, Harry James, Horst Fisher, all of them just scratching the surface of their ability because they were dissipating and ruining their body. Think about that. Horst Fisher scratching the surface of his ability. It's true. It's true. All right, guys. We'll talk again. Love you all.